equation 10. That means you have to put t is equal to 0. What you will get if you put t is equal to 0? U of x comma 0 is equal to f of x, that is equal to, this term remains the same, summation n is equal to 1 to infinity sine of n pi by l into x into cos 0 t is 1, that is an, plus sine 0 is 0, so you will get bn into 0. So final solution will be f of x is equal to summation n is equal to 1 to infinity an sine n pi by l into x. This is your f of x now. So this is nothing but half range Fourier sine series. Okay, in half range Fourier sine series, this an is equal to 2 by L integral 0 to L f of x into sine n pi x by L into dx. This is from half range Fourier sine series. Here I have used function x. You can use xi, eta, anything. Now to use equation 5, I have to differentiate my equation 10 with respect to t. So let's differentiate that. We will get ut of x comma t is equal to summation n is equal to 1 to infinity. This is constant sine n pi by L into x into an. What you will get if you differentiate cos of n pi c by L into t? You will get minus sine of n pi c by L into t into n pi c by L. So if you differentiate sine n pi c by L into t, you will get n pi c by L into cos of n pi c by L into t. Okay, this is of the form cos ax sin ax. So now put t is equal to 0. Ut of x comma 0 is equal to g of x, that is equal to, I will rewrite this as it is. Since there is no t term, this will retain as it is. So if you substitute 0 here, sine 0 is 0, so this whole term vanishes. Here you have bn, right? So here what you will get, n pi c by L into bn, because cos 0 is 1. This is what you will get. Now g of x is equal to summation n is equal to 1 to infinity sine n pi x by L into bn into cn pi by L. Okay. This is also half range sine series, Fourier sine series, but here we had just an. So now we have bn into cn pi by L, which is equal to 2 by L integral 0 to L f of x sine n pi x by L into dx. Okay, if I write for bn, I will get 2L by cn pi into L integral over 0 to L f of x sine n pi x by L into dx. LL gets cancelled, so you will get 2 by cn pi 0 to L f of x sin n pi x by L into dx. So now the complete solution will be u of x comma t is equal to summation n is equal to 1 to infinity sin of n pi x by L into an cos n pi c by L into t plus bn into sin n pi c by L into t, where an is equal to 2 by L 0 to L f of x sin n pi x by L into dx, and bn is equal to 2 by c n pi 0 to L f of x sin n pi x by L into dx. So now this is the complete solution for your wave equation for the given initial and boundary condition. The solution will changes if the boundary condition and initial conditions changes. For the same wave equation, if I give this is the boundary condition and this is initial condition, you can observe here we don't have f of x term. F of x is 0. That means you will not get an. You can see here, if I give f of x as 0, you will not get an term. Okay. You will get only bn. You will get a solution only for bn, because if this f of x term itself is 0, anything equal to 0 will become 0 itself from this condition. So how I can say means f of x, there is no f of x. This just consider u of x comma 0 is equal to 0. So if you give values, you will get summation n is equal to 1 to infinity an sin n pi L of x is equal to 0. So if you want to find an, what you will do? You will write an is equal to, you will send this term to this side. So 0 by anything is 0 itself. So you will get an as 0. I have written here. You will get an is equal to 0. If you differentiate this equation, you will get bn terms. So again, similar problem is there, that is the boundary condition are same, but initial conditions are different. So here there is no g of x. In the place of g of x, you have 0. So again here it will become 0. So bn becomes 0. So there will be no bn term. You will get only an terms. You can solve this manually. This is the next problem. So here your domain is restricted to 0 to 3a. Okay, L value is 3a here. This is the initial condition they have given. So till general properties, the problem is same. And for finding the solution also, your two equations, you will get trivial solution for two equations. And for the third equation, that is this equation, this will be your third solution. For this again, in the similar manner, if you solve, you will get C1 is equal to 0. And for lambda, you will get n pi by L. Here L is 3a, so I have taken n pi by 3a directly. So now my solution will be u of x comma t is equal to summation n is equal to 1 to infinity sine of n pi by 3a into x into an cos n pi c by 3a into t. Since ut of x comma 0 is 0, you will not get bn terms. I have shown you here in the previous problem. So this will be your solution. Now you have to find out an in order to find the complete solution. Since an is a Fourier sine series, so I know the formula of an, that is 0 to L 2 by L integral over 0 to L f of x into sine n pi x by 3a into dx. There are so many f of x here, so let's not get confused with that. I will take x as xi, f of xi, sine n pi by 3a into xi into d xi. Okay. So here in your initial condition, your domain is divided into three parts, that is from 0 to a to 2a, 2a to 3a. From 0 to a, your function is epsilon x by a. Okay. From a to 2a, it is epsilon into 3a minus 2x by a. And the last part is 2a to 3a. It is epsilon into x minus 3a by a. This will be your f of x for different intervals. Here L is 3a. So now your domain 0 to L divide to three parts. I will write that as 2 by 3a into 0 to a f of xi sine n pi by 3a into xi into d xi plus a to 2a f of xi sine n pi by 3a into xi d xi plus 2a to 3a f of xi sine n pi by 3a into xi d xi. So now for this part, in the place of f of xi, for this part in the place of f of xi into d f of xi, you have to substitute this value, that is epsilon x by a. Since we have chosen in the place of x we have chosen xi, so make it epsilon xi by a. Okay, so then in the place of f of xi, it will be epsilon into 3a minus 2 xi by a. In the last term, it will be epsilon into xi minus 3a by a. So now let's solve the integral. In all the integral three terms also, you have epsilon by a as is common. So I have taken out, you will get 2 epsilon by 3a square. Now I have to integrate this term. So now I will use integration by parts. First time I will rewrite as it is. If I integrate sine n pi by 3a into xi with respect to xi, I will get minus cos n pi xi by 3a whole divided by n pi by 3a. Okay, minus differentiation of first term is 1. I have to take integration of this integral part. So I will get minus sine n pi xi by 3a by n pi by 3a whole square within the limits 0 to a. This is the integration part of my first term. Similarly, I will do it for second and third term. This is the first term I have written as it is. So integration of sine n pi xi by 3a with respect to xi, you will get minus cos of n pi xi by 3a by n pi by 3a minus differentiation of this term. This is constant. Differentiation of constant is 0. Differentiation of minus 2 xi is minus 2. Integration of this part, you will get minus as it is sine n pi xi by 3a by n pi 3a, you will get in this term also. This will become square within the limits a to 2a. Similarly for the third term. Now I have to substitute the limiting values. if you substitute limit here, you will get, see, for the first term, upper limit is a, this minus I have taken outside. So you will get n pi by 3a is in denominator. So if you shift this to numerator, you will get 3a by n pi into cos of xi is a. So this a gets cancelled with this a. You will get cos n pi by 3. Okay. So for this term, minus into minus, it is plus. If you take this to numerator, you will get 9a square by n square pi square. Again, xi value is a. This a gets cancelled with this a. You will get sin n pi by 3. Upper limit minus lower limit. Correct alva? So, minus of minus is plus. Are you following? Minus of this minus will give you plus. The lower limit is 0. So 0 into anything is 0. First term you will get 0. And sin 0 is also 0. So if you want, you can write it. You will get 0 plus 0 here. Now consider this term. Here the upper limit is 2a. 3a minus 2a is a. If you take this to numerator, you will get 2 into 9a, sorry here, 3a square by n pi into cos of this xi is 2a. So a gets cancelled, you will get cos 2n pi by 3. Okay. The next term is here, minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus. 2 into, I am just taken this to numerator. You will get 2 into 9a square by n square pi square sin 2n pi by 3 plus, again upper limit minus lower limit. So minus into minus, it will become plus. 3a minus a is 2a. And yeah, 3a minus 2a is a. So you will get 3a square by n pi into cos n pi by 3. Minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus, minus into this minus will become plus. So you will get 18. 18 means 2 into 3 square is 9. 9 2s are 18. A square by n square pi square into sin n pi by 3. Consider this term now. Upper limit is 3a. 3a minus 3a is 0. 0 into anything will be 0. Consider this term. Minus into minus, it is plus. You will get 9a square by n square pi square into 3a. 3a gets cancelled, sin n pi. Lower limit is minus of, because xi value is 2a now. 2a minus 3a is, it is minus a. Minus into minus is plus. Plus into minus is minus. 3a square by n pi into cos 2n pi by 3. Again minus into minus plus. Plus into minus is minus. So you will get 9a square by n square pi square into sin 2n pi by 3. Now solve this. Here minus 3a square by n pi into cos 2n pi by 3 gets cancelled with this term. And 3a square by n pi cos n pi by 3 gets cancelled with the first term. Now take sin n pi by 3 as common and sin 2n pi by 3 as common. So you will get 27. If you sum up, if you make a group of sin n pi by 3 terms, what you will get? Here you have sin n pi by 3 and here you have sin n pi by 3. Is this sin n pi by 3? No. Okay, sin n pi is 0. This whole term gets equal to 0. So 9a square by n square pi square plus 18a square by n square pi square will give you 27a square by n square pi square. Okay, into sine n pi by 3. Similarly, minus 18a square by n square pi square and minus 9a square by n square pi square will give you minus 27a square by n square pi square sine 2n pi by 3. So now I can take 27a square by n square pi square as common. So you will get sine n pi by 3 minus sine 2n pi by 3. I will write this 2n pi by 3 as sine n pi minus n pi by 3. Okay. So 3 1s are, 3 9s are, you will get 18 epsilon a square. Okay, a square also gets cancelled. 18 epsilon by n square pi square into sine n pi by 3 minus, this is of the form sine a minus b. So you will get sine n pi cos n pi by 3 minus cos n pi into sine n pi by 3.